Got tight calves? Here's 3 reasons why that happens and how to fix it. We're gonna test for the most common reason first, and that's ankle mobility. Do this with your hand. Line your thumb up with a flat surface and touch your thumb to that area. Then you're gonna take your big toe and line it up with your pinky finger. Now you're gonna kneel in and have your knee touch the area without lifting your heel. You don't wanna lean with your hips and move in sideways to try to get it to touch. Tracks directly over your toes the entire time. If your knee couldn't touch the flat surface, it means you need to work on ankle mobility. You're going to need to create a small platform for your foot. Grab a band and anchor it somewhere stable and low. Loop this band around the top of your ankle joint. Then hold it in place and put your foot on the platform. Lean in and hold for 5 seconds, then come back out. Do 8 to 10 reps of these per side. This restores ankle motion so that the calves don't act like brakes. It also helps you to do squats without your heels lifting, and walking uphill or climbing stairs feels smooth and not calf heavy. We're gonna test for another reason, which is glute weakness. Lie down and keep your knees bent with your feet flat on the floor. Bring your heels up so that your fingertips just slightly graze the heel. Take away this arch underneath the back by tucking the pelvis under. Squeeze your abs, squeeze your glutes, and lift up. Hold this anywhere between 2 to 5 seconds. You should feel this primarily in your glutes. If you feel it in your hamstrings and your calves, that means that your glutes are not doing their job. Also test to see if you have an imbalance. Lift one leg slightly and look for any type of hip shift going on. If one hip happens to drop, it means one side is weaker than the other. B-stance hip thrusts are a really good exercise to correct any imbalances in the glutes while also providing stability for the hips. Line up against a bench. You're gonna be slightly diagonal. You want the bench to hit right below the shoulder blades. This is gonna be your working leg. The other one you're gonna bring out just like this. Tuck that pelvis slightly, lift up, keeping the weight mostly on this leg. You're gonna be squeezing both the glutes, but you should primarily feel it in this one. When you come up, you want your chin to tuck. You should keep that pelvis tucked the entire time. Squeeze the glute at the top and hold for 2 seconds. Do 2 to 3 sets per side of 8 to 10 reps. This builds hip-driven propulsion so that calves don't push you forward. It also offloads the Achilles with every step. This correlates to a stronger push-off when walking and running, and less calf strain from climbing hills or carrying groceries. And the last most common reason, a weak soleus. Sit on the edge of a bench or a chair, slowly lift both heels and lift it as high as possible. Squeeze at the top and then slowly lower down. 2 seconds up and then 2 seconds down. You should be able to do at least 20 of these, no problem. If that seems hard, then you need to work on your soleus strength. Grab a dumbbell, a plate weight, or something with a little bit of weight that you can put on the top of your knees comfortably. Hold the weight in place and lift your heels and get onto the ball of your foot and squeeze your calves. Hold this for 2 seconds and then come down for a 3-second count. You're gonna do 2 sets of 8 to 10 reps. This strengthens the soleus, the deep calf muscle that protects the Achilles. It also gives you more endurance for walking and hiking. And that takes the pressure off the other calf muscle that's commonly tight.